Now guys, I need you to understand I'm no expert on the art of music or anything like that, but this might be the worst soundtrack I have ever heard in my entire life. Alright, what is up guys? Today we are going to be continuing our Madden 21 series, although this time is going to be a break from the rebuild and we are going to hop over to Ultimate Team just for this episode to kind of change it up a little bit. That and I've seen all the requests for me to play Ultimate Team and I like to give the people what they want to see, so let's do it. I just hope there's some new challenges, man. The reason I wasn't doing more Ultimate Teams in the first place is because I had nothing to do. So I just hope that they put more challenges in the game. Oh, we're good, we're good. We got 3 new sets of challenges on how the Grinch stole MUT miss. So we'll have plenty to do for this video, so I'm not worried about that. A lot of you guys want to see my team, so I feel like we should get that done with. I also have a couple unopened packs, it appears to be. Alright, so this is a quick shot of my team. I don't really want to be the guy that goes in depth and talks about my players for 10 minutes straight, but I mean, here you go. I mean, to point out some key players, I guess would be the 93 OBJ, the 90 overall Clyde. I got my Lamar Snow Beast. I actually have all the Snow Beasts. I grinded those out. This 93 Zach Ertz I pulled out of a pack. This Derek Brooks, I was able to level up all the way. That was really nice. I got my other Snow Beasts. My DTs, however, kind of suck, though. All I have is John Randall and Javon Hargraves, so I kind of need to upgrade my DTs. Maybe we'll do that at some point in this video. My left end isn't also that great either. Alright, let's get into it. Ooh, am I wearing a Viget sweatshirt? I didn't even notice that. For those of you who don't know what Viget is a free social media sports app where you can place fake sports bets and win real prizes, as well as get tons of insider sports betting data. There's also a really cool thing on it too where it's like a social media page where you're allowed to post your hottest takes as well as see other people's hottest takes, and that's always a really fun part of my day. Whenever I'm bored, I just look on my Viget app to see what people are saying about the NFL. If you guys want to download the Viget app, the link is going to be in the description of this video. Otherwise, it can be downloaded on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. Just make sure to use code Wyatt'sWorld to get 1,000 free coins upon entry. Alright, so we're going to start off with the reindeer games because that's the next set of challenges I have to do. I'm not sure what it is that I'm going to have to do on it. Score 10 plus points this drive, rush for 20... What? Score 10 plus points this drive? How the fuck is that even possible? Alright, so it tells me right here if I would just open up my eyes, I could read it. 20 yards for a first down, 5 points for a first down, 5 points for a passing touchdown, 10 points for a rushing touchdown, no special teams. I normally just do them on easy. There's no point in me grinding out to get the 2 extra stars. I always do the 2 challenges and then the 1 star, obviously, but there's just no point for me to do these on legendary difficulty because they're never going to get done. I suck at Madden, so it's going to take me 10 times longer to just get it done. Nice fucking block, Odell. Diggs has the ball on a breakaway. What the fuck are you doing, Odell? I can't work this camera. This is so goddamn hard to use. Alright, now this one's asking me to score 20 plus points this drive. I'm fine with this as long as I don't have to play defense. It's the challenges where I have to play defense that I typically struggle at because, well, I can't fucking play defense in Madden and they take me an hour to get through 1 challenge. See, these are the challenges that are a little bit tedious, though, because I can't just throw a bomb for a touchdown. I need to get first downs. I need to accumulate 20 points. If I just throw a bomb for a touchdown, I think it's only going to be 10 points, and that's not going to be enough. Whoop, we'll see ya. Alright, so now it's the next challenge. This one says don't allow 35 yards. And then to get the bonus stars, I can't allow 20 yards and I have to get a sack. See, these ones are just not going to be fun because I'm so unbelievably terrible at defense. I mean, I try and tell you guys, I just can't do it. Alright, so we're on to the next challenge now. I didn't really look at what the goals were of it. I kind of just skipped over it because I got distracted. Alright, so we got to win the game and get a user tackle, don't allow more than 5 points. Okay. Alright, so I guess we can't even allow a first down. That's atrocious. Alrighty, so we're going to see if we can stop them here and then just milk the clock out, because, yeah. Give me that ball! Alright, well, yeah, I guess we can just, we can't really milk the clock out now because I had to pick him off and bring it all the way down to the fucking 2-yard line, but... Okay, I mean, I was stressing about not being able to stop him to get a first down here, and now I can't stop scoring points. So, alright, so that challenge is now done. I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to put in this video because that was an absurdly long challenge for 3 simple little stars there. By the way, I was able to stop them from getting even as much as a first down. They were horrible. Alright, so this one says, score 2+ passing touchdowns this half. Hopefully that means I can just score 2 and the challenge will be done. I don't like the challenges in Ultimate Team that take 10 minutes for 3 stars and 500 coins. It's not ever worth it, you know what I mean? Alright, that's 1 touchdown in the bag. It wants me to go for 2. I don't really know why, but we'll do it anyway. On a dart! So anybody that's currently in high school or used to be in high school like myself, was my school the same as your guys's, where if there was a football game, the players would all wear their game day jerseys and then their girlfriends or a girl that they chose would always wear their opposite jersey? Did that ever happen in your high school? I just remember walking into school, though, every single Friday and seeing that the football team would have their jerseys on and the girls would all have their jerseys on, and it was always just one of those super tacky high school things, you know, that you see in all the movies that actually does exist in real life. Look at this guy, big chungus. Chugga, chugga, chugga. But yeah, it was all fine and dandy and stuff. Like, the girls would all wear the guys' jerseys. It was super cool, like, you know, nostalgic 2000s movie type deal thing. Except my high school varsity football team was fucking terrible. I don't mean to offend any of the football players that might have went to my high school who could be watching this video. I mean, no offense at all. I wouldn't trade you guys for the world. You guys, a lot of you were my greatest fucking friends, but there's no doubting our football team was fucking horrible. Dude, I specifically remember at several of our football games, like as students, we would get drunk in the parking lot before the actual game started. Not because the football team was that terrible, but I just think nobody gave a shit. Like, we were going to the football game, we were probably going to go to a house party afterwards. Why not start drinking before the game or during the game, you know? I don't know, to me it always seemed kind of comical that before our varsity football games, we'd sit in the parking lot and drink beer and then go watch it in front of our principal. I thought that was hilarious. Odell Beckham is elite. Which, by the way, in high school, did anybody have a teacher that was a compulsive liar? Like, I mean, like, you could just tell they were full of shit every time they talked. Because we had a couple of them at our school. I'm not going to say exactly what school I went to or the teachers' names because I don't want to get anybody in trouble and I don't want to get into any trouble. I'm just saying, we had one teacher where I'm pretty sure his asshole was jealous of his mouth because of the amount of shit that came out of it. Like, this guy, give me the ball. Like, this guy would just lie about everything, and he was our fucking teacher. It didn't matter what it was. Anything you brought up, he would tell you some dumb bullshit story about how he did something. That was a beautiful throw. Like, I could be watching WWE Monday Night Raw and walk into school the next day and talk to my friend about it, and he'd overhear the conversation about John Cena, and he'd just butt in and be like, "You guys talking about John Cena? Did you know I went to high school with John Cena? Huh? Did you know me and John Cena were on the wrestling team together?" Like, he would say shit like that where obviously it wasn't fucking true at all, but he's your teacher. Like, I can't just look at my teacher and be like, "You're full of shit." But he would say dumb shit like that all the fucking time, and it was the most annoying fucking class I'd ever taken in my life. One thing I really miss about high school, though, is the substitute teachers and how, like, easy the days were when you had a substitute, especially when you had a substitute teacher who was just completely fucking clueless. Dude, I remember this one time we had a class. It was called Minnesota History. That was what the class was called. Obviously, I live in Minnesota, so that's a high school class here. But yeah, so I had all my buddies in this fucking class, and we had this substitute one day. And we sat down, and we, like, took a test or something like that, and we all got done super early, so we had, like, 30 minutes of free time left in this class. So me and my buddies, like, I had Brady, Nate, Jared, Tyler, I had a bunch of people in this class. We decided that we were going to play hangman in front of the class on the whiteboard. Like, that's just what we were going to do. Except, we decided that we were just going to fuck with this substitute as much as we possibly could. So every single word that we would put up on the board had something to do with Satan or the devil or something. Like one word would be Satan, one word would be Lucifer, one word would be pentagram. We drew like an upside down cross and stuff on there. Like, this poor substitute definitely thought that we were just a bunch of satanic fucking weirdos. Like, imagine that. You're a substitute teacher, your first day on the job, you go into a classroom, it's super easy, everybody takes a test and then decides to play a fun game of hangman, and every word you see is something demonic, twisted, and satanic. Oh, poor guy, that poor guy. Since we're on the topic of high school, Did anybody here ever experience the high school lunches that would make you sprint like you're an Olympic track star? I'm not talking like the good kind of lunches, like the lunches like tacos or hot dogs or something that's good, you know? I'm talking like beefy nachos, Italian dunkers, turkey chunks and gravy, something like that that would literally make you stand at the edge of your classroom door, and as soon as you heard the lunch bell, you would take off down the hallway like you're a 400-pound guy chasing a Taco Bell Crazy Gordita Crunch. I mean, you're running faster than Stephon Diggs was when he burned the entire Patriots secondary. Like, I'm talking the lunches that you would get to the line and you'd be panting, breathing heavily as you could because it felt like you just got done running a mile. Those kind of lunches, because we had those lunches. You know, back before I graduated, when they did have beefy nachos, which was literally just chips, taco meat, and just melted cheese poured over them, they were fucking great. It was no holds barred running to that lunch line. Like I'm saying, I don't care who you were. I don't care if you were a student. I don't care if you were a freshman, senior, sophomore, junior. Hell, if you were a teacher or a para, I'm going to throw a fucking elbow at you if I'm trying to run to get beefy nachos and you're standing in my fucking way. I'm not going as far to say I would actually kill a man for beefy nachos, but I'm saying if there were beefy nachos in front of me and somebody else is on the other side of them, really just depends on how hungry I am, honestly. I also, this is legendary about our high school, man. We had a bathroom in our high school that was specifically known as the shitting grounds. Meaning if you had to take a shit, that's where you went. You went to the shitting grounds. So our cafeteria had two bathrooms in it, one above it and one on the main floor of our cafeteria. It was the one above our cafeteria that was known as the shitting grounds. And it was any time during the day, like you had to take a dump, that is the bathroom you went to because that is where people went to take a shit. Probably because there was like 8 bathroom stalls in there and it could hold the most shit out of any bathroom in that fucking school. Like I'd be sitting in class and I'd be in a group message with all my friends and somebody would throw in the group message and be like, hey boys, you want to meet in the shitting grounds in 5 minutes? And all of us would say, hey, can we go to the bathroom in our different classes? And we'd meet at the shitting grounds and we'd literally just sit there and bullshit for 30 minutes. I don't know why teachers never caught on to that. They never asked us about it, like, hey, you're leaving class for, 20, 30 minutes. I guess all we did have to say in return is that we had to take a shit. They couldn't really call us liars on that. But yeah, we definitely abused the shitting grounds, like, all the time. I would say in my high school career, I probably have 24 hours accumulative sitting in the shitting grounds. And I would say at least 90% of those hours, I wasn't actually taking a shit. This bathroom was huge. It was like the sanctuary for students. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I want to make sure I get this edited and uploaded on time so you guys can watch it tonight. I know I've been talking about finishing that Eagles rebuild. I do intend to do that very fast, but I know you guys wanted to see some of this Ultimate Team gameplay, so I wanted to make sure to get a video of that in there for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the subscribers I've been getting. I'm pretty sure we're almost at 25,000 guys. That is absolutely insane. I can't thank you enough, and words can't be put into describe how, like, words just can't even be put into my mouth to describe how grateful I am for each and every one of you guys and swinging by my channel, giving me the time of day and subbing to me. That means the world to me. And I try my hardest to give you guys the best content I can possibly put out every single day. So anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and as always, I will see you in the next video.